This is a quick tutorial on how to use Desmos for a line of best fit with a quadratic formula or quadratic equation, a parabola. So in Desmos, like desmos.com and the graphing calculator, it's free. First, you're going to click on the add item plus sign in the upper left. I made a table and entered some data from a word problem. So you can just type in your data, and then in the next line, there's like these lines that you can add. Underneath that, I put in the standard form of a quadratic formula, ax squared plus bx plus c. Now, when doing line of best fit in Desmos, there's two main things you have to do. Like you could be doing a straight line, you could be doing any standard formula. When you enter the y and the x variables, make sure you put a 1 next to it, like y1 and x1, because that refers to the x1 and the y1 in the table. And the second thing is, instead of an equal sign, you're going to put this little squiggly line. And you get to that by, there's a keyboard in the lower left, and then you click on ABC to get the keyboard, and there's the squiggly line on the bottom row. So those are the two things. Knowing what your data shape is in advance is helpful. So if you plot your data and it looks like it's not a straight line, like, oh, well, maybe that looks like it could be a parabola, then try putting in a quadratic formula for it. So this one I already knew in advance it was a parabola shape, and it will give you statistics, your R value, and the closer it is to 1, it means it's a very good fit. So this is a pretty good fit to this line. And then it also gives you like the parameters. So it gives you your A, B, and C values. If you wanted to write your equation out, you could just plug those into the equation. And the other thing to note is in Desmos, like I played with the graph settings so that I wouldn't have to go searching all over the graph for it. And the Y values look like they're all underneath 100. So you can change the values here to keep it like under 100 if you want. And then on the X axis, it goes up through 6,000. So you can change it to be like from 0 to 7,000. And that will make it so you can see everything within your field of vision on this graph. And then if you wanted to see like where the vertex is, if I click on the line, see how that gray dot appeared? So this is the vertex, the highest point of this graph. And it gives you the actual point, like the X value and the Y value for that. So like the maximum value would occur where X is 4,877 and the maximum height would be 73.105. So that is pretty helpful, a very quick way to do line of best fit with a quadratic equation, which is a parabola. It also shows, you know, like the x-intercepts, and you could scroll down and see the y-intercept and the other x. So you can find like points that you would need to know pretty standardly just by clicking on the line of best fit. Let me know if you have any questions.